Man, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Tyrone Hunter back in the building with another edition of What's Really Good Entertainment. If you've been rocking with the channel, I appreciate you. If you just checking in for the first time, hit that like button on the way in the door and hit that subscribe button on the way out the door. You see the title, you know my motto, I'm not going to hold you, so let's get right into it. And before we get started, I only got one question for y'all. What that P like? What that P like? P standing for positivity, that is, because this is Positive Friday. If you didn't as of yet, make sure you check my short for this morning. You know, I asked the question whether you was pushing P or not. That P stand for positivity. So today is Positive Friday. And I'm about to give y'all some positive, encouraging, and refreshing information. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and stay to the end of the video because you already know how I do it. Gets spicy. You smell me. So, because it's Friday and because today we pushing P and we want to know what that P like, which is that positivity, then I'm going to give y'all some information and hopefully this give you something to think about, right? So first up the bat, and this is, you know, pretty much just giving acknowledgments and giving credit where it's due, right? So first up the bat, we got none other than Dawn Stanley. Dawn Stanley, who was at one time one of the, you know, greatest WNBA female players. This year, she just won Coach of the Year, and her team went undefeated to win the Women's NCAA Championship. Let's give a round of applause, you know, for those great female accomplishments right there. Next up the bat, we got Miss Caitlin Clark, who was drafted into the WNBA, and word on the street is she got a sneaker deal already. You feel what I'm saying? Now, she had a tough season. She was in the spotlight, you know, everybody was trying to defend her. You know, she was also at the, you know, at a point in her career where it seemed like everybody was trying to get some shine. Everybody was trying to get some spark off of her. You feel what I'm saying? But she persevered through it, you know, like a true champion is. She got drafted into the WNBA. And like I said, she got a sneaker deal already. You know, so we want to give it up to those two females. But you can't forget Miss Angel Reese, drafted into the WNBA with some big endorsement deals, ready to do it big in Chicago, big Chirac thing, big things, big things. So, you know what I'm saying, let's give a round of applause for the females who not only representing females in their sports, but also an inspiration to younger ladies as well as females in general that, listen, hard work and effort and dedication could take you a whole lot of places in life. You know, stripping in the club, being an IG model, chasing a dude for a bag, that's not the only ways that you could come up in life. If you put your effort behind your grind, you could definitely, you know, come and be something. And these are just some examples. Like Dawn Stanley, she went from a player, you know, to a coach, and now she the best. She, you know, got Coach of the Year. You feel what I'm saying? It took her some time. It took, you know, it took some years. But she stayed true to what it was that she was trying to do and what it was that she was trying to accomplish. And now she the best in her class. And, you know, so that's for the females. So, you know, for Positive Friday, we want to salute these females as well as we want to salute all of those females that's out there today. You know, you at work, you taking care of your kids, you handling your responsibilities, you know, you staying out the way, you staying out the drama, you know, even if you and, you know, dude ain't together, you know, y'all co-parenting and y'all doing what y'all need to do, because positivity is not only just being positive, it's also dealing with maturity, you know, and making moves, making things happen in life and putting the drama to the side. So I want to shout out to y'all females as well. But because I'm a dude, you know we got to take it to the dudes. And for this one, this is a real special, one. Today we're going to talk about, you know, that boy, none other than 50 Cent, Queensbridge native, you know, Southside to be exact. Shout out to 134, 137 and God Brewer. Shout out to the Dark Side, you know, which is the Substance Side. Shout out to, you know, shout out to Merrick Side. Shout out to Cambria Heights, man. Shout out to Hollis. Shout out to, you know, Astoria. Shout out to Queensbridge, man. Put it like this. Shout out to whole Queens, because this is definitely a win for Queens. Now, before we get into 50 Cent, I'm going to give y'all a little background and give y'all a little information so you can understand why I'm kind of pushing these positive vibes, right? So, 50 Cent started off, you know, like a lot of other black individuals, you know, young blacks coming up. He was in the streets. He was selling drugs. His mother was, you know, in the drug game. Prior to that, you know, he lost his mother at a young age. You know, he was out there doing what he do, got locked up, came back out, you know, was in there in the streets, you know, started trying to build his music career. Pretty much, you know, he received 9 shots as a result, almost died in the street for the music that he was making and for the way that he was making. He hit the industry hard with a song called How to Rob an Industry. That song blew up where he was talking about how to rob different industry individuals. You know, he got into a whole lot of beefs in the industry. He stood on business. He started G-Unit Records, you know, pretty much connected with the game, connected with Eminem, connected with Dr. Dre, Aftermath, Jimmy Iovine and all of them. And man, he went to the top. You know, from there he went into film, and he created a couple of shows where he had Power. You know, now he got Kane and he got the BMF series. He's been in a couple of movies himself. And what Fifth just did is Fifth actually took it to another level. Fifth really just pulled off a Tyler Perry move, right? So let me tell you what a Tyler Perry move is. But before y'all tell you about the Tyler Perry move, man, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm about to get into this right here, you know, so you can hear it out the horse's mouth and you can see what's going on. If you pushing P, if you pushing for positivity, man, hit that like button. Throw them P's in the comment section, and here we go right here.
Our Spirits. In April 2020, he released his second New York Times best-selling self-help book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. Additionally, in January 2020, Jackson received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, as well as was awarded an NAACP award for Best Director in a Drama Series. In 2023, Jackson embarked on a global tour, the Final Lap Tour, with over 103 shows across 35 countries. Now, therefore, finally got here. Now, therefore, I, Tom Arsenault, Mayor of the City of Shreveport, do proclaim Thursday, April 18, 2024, as Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, the third day.
Thursday, April 18th, Curtis Jackson Day for Shreveport, Alabama. See, y'all just got a little brief recap of, you know, me explaining some of his accolades, and then this individual went in to explain some of his accolades as well, as they welcome him to the city of Shreveport, Alabama. This is the day where he just officially opened G-Unit Studios. This was as of yesterday, so this news is fresh and current, right?
In Shreveport, and urge everyone to celebrate it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present to you Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
Wow, that was amazing. Usually I already know what I'm gonna say because I'm like, I already know the song. Right? This is different. This feels great, man. It's really exciting for me. Like, I just like to say this, ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Tom Arson, to the wonderful people of Shreveport, it's an honor for me to stand before you here today. As someone who's always believed in the transformative power of music, film, and television.
All right. So I'm gonna stop that right there because I don't want to make this video too long. But there it is, you have it. 50 Cent just opened up G-Unit Studios in Shreveport, Louisiana, which is for film and production. He's trying to get his Tyler Perry on. He's making Tyler Perry moves, you know. So look for a lot more film, you know, a lot more movies. You know, I'm pretty sure he gonna get into the music scene. He gonna snatch up some artists down there. You know, he gonna do some big things in Shreveport, Louisiana, and hopefully that could spread throughout the whole of Louisiana, you know, which I heard is a very beautiful place. You know, shout out to the members and shout out to some of the individuals down there. But this is what some of our black, you know, our strong black men is out here doing, pushing positivity. Now, we know 50 Cent for being on the internet, for clowning people, for joking people, for trolling people and whatever. The reason why he do that, if you know, you know. If you don't know and you don't understand, then you never gonna get it. The game is to be sold, not told. I'll probably cover that in another episode. But 50 Cent knows what he's doing. And where it is, you got some of our black men out there, like, you know, the Rick Rosses, you know, the Drakes, the Kendrick Lamars and things of that nature, where they out here going back and forth about who's the best artist. And, you know, then you have people like Rick Ross allegedly taking shots at Birdman and taking shots at different individuals. It's sad that, you know, with all of the success these individuals have, that these kind of things still go on. I mean, they say rap is a competitive sport and certain things that come with it, but we got to realize that when it gets to certain points like that, this is where the drama unfolds, this is where the beef get cooked, and this is where the shots start going off. We don't want that, you know, so we just trying to cast a light on some individuals that are doing some positive things. So this is an individual right here that I want to give a round of applause, you know what I'm saying, to Fifth, Big Queens gang, you know, Mr. Curtis Jackson, who's an inspiration in showing men out there in general that it's more than one way to get it, that you can get rich or die trying legitimately. You don't got to try to do it in the streets. You don't got to try to do it chasing a jail cell. But moving right along, because we got one more for you. Hit that like button, man. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, right? So this one is a story that I just came across recently, and it's news to me, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be news to you. I ain't never even heard of this individual, but I'm glad that I did, right? So this individual goes by the name of David L. Stewart, right? He's an American businessman. He's been married to his wife for over 42 years. They say David Stewart is chairman and co-owner of Worldwide Technology, which saw revenue of $10.4 billion in 2017, according to Business Journal research. He is chairman and founder of Worldwide Technology, one of the largest African-American owned businesses in America. According to Forbes in 2019, Stewart was one of 13 black billionaires worldwide. Shout out, big shout out to David L. Stewart, you know, for his accomplishments, you know, for him being the largest African-American owned business in the United States and one of 13 billionaires that exist in the entire United States. So now let me tell you why I decided to speak about Mr. Stewart, right? And he definitely came from humble beginnings. I'm going to give you a little bit of his background, but we see what's going on in the media with our, you know, NBA young boys who just went back to jail, our Finesse 2 times, you know, who's beefing, going back and forth with certain rappers, you know, our Kodak Blacks who just got released from prison recently, and they say he has a drug problem, you know, to some of our other rappers, you know, the likes of the late Pop Smoke, may he rest in peace, PNB Rock, may he rest in peace, Biggie Smalls, may he rest in peace, Tupac, may he rest in peace, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on, right? So we're hearing a lot, and we're hearing often some of the negative things that come along with being an African American, being a young black man in America. And so this individual by the name of David L. Stewart, he was a young man at one time. He could have chose the streets. He could have chose crime. He could have chose to have ops. He could have chose to been beefing with all kind of people out there. But what he decided to do was utilize his mind, utilize his God-given talents and abilities, utilize his drive and ambition to become one of the richest black men / African American men that exists in this world. Now, if that's not inspiration for you, I don't know what is, right? But this is just a flip side of what it's like to be black or what it's like to be African American. Everything is not negative. You have people like David L. Stewart. You have people like 50 Cent. You have other individuals out there who we very rarely hear of or hear from, that they're out here making positive moves, be it African American men or African American women, right? And not only those race of people, but you have other races of people as well who are out here making major moves, making major strides. They're going to college, they're getting their education, or they're going into being entrepreneurs. You know, they're getting these good jobs, they're getting these good gigs, and they don't have no ops. They're not out here shooting and killing each other. So because this is, you know, Positive Friday, and because I wanted to know what that P like, I wanted to let y'all know what that P like, which is positivity, I decided to highlight these men and these women to encourage everybody that's out there that's working a job. Even if you're working a dead-end job right now and you feel like, you know, I'm tired of this job, I'm ready to quit, you know, it's not doing for me what I needed to do in life. Well, utilize that as a stepping stone until you get something better, right? And realize that the struggle don't last always, you know? Continue to feel motivated and encouraged by these individuals that I mentioned today, who've experienced a little bit of success. And just so you know, David Stewart was born in Chicago in 1951, right? He was the last of 5 kids, and after he was born, his parents moved from Chicago back to, they moved back to Clinton, Missouri, right? Where his mother and father was originally from. And he started doing his thing in Missouri. Missouri is one of those states that we don't really hear too much about, you know, but this individual, this is where, you know, he grew up at, in Clinton, Missouri, and he made it happen and he made it do what it do. So before I leave today, what I'm gonna say is, man, like, comment, share, and subscribe, right? Hit that like button if you pushing that P, which is for positivity. If you want to know what that P like, continue to watch, you know, some of my videos. It's a journey. You know, my videos are a journey and a chronology of some of the things that I went through and I experienced growing up. You know, some of the topics that I was touching on, giving my point of view. And now I'm transitioning into giving different content, which is something more along the positive lines, but we still going to talk and touch on some of the other things that's going on. But again, just be and feel encouraged on this Friday. Push that P, which is that positivity. Keep negative energy away from you. Keep negative people away from you. Whatever it is that you got going on in life, you know, especially if it's not to your liking, man, continue to push forward. You know, continue to knock on doors. Continue to plan in terms of the things that you're seeking to accomplish in life. Don't give up. Don't be deterred, you know, because the top is closer than what you may realize. So with that being said, man, throw some P's in the comment for me if you for positivity. You know, much blessings, you know, to all of those who believe in the power of the man above. And man, listen, let's make today a great day, you know. No matter where you at in this world, let's make today a day of positivity. It's your boy Tyrone Hunter. I'm going to be back with you with some more content before the day is over. Again, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you rocking with the channel. Hopefully you got something from it. And don't forget to check that short that I put up this morning. You know, are you pushing P or nah? And yeah, man, I'm going to catch up with you. Tyrone Hunter, we pushing P on this side. Positivity, that is.